destroyed. So if we put the blue tack in the center here, then there's no problem with the hair. Okay, it will stop the wig from slipping. You may or may not need to use it. Some wigs have got like a hole in the center, and if you place the wig above Krishna's top knot, then the wig will not slip. But if you are going to use blue tack, it's probably better if you have a patch or something here which is made of cloth that does not allow the blue tack to absorb into the wig. In any case, you can use it, but never on the front. Okay. The sponge, we put it on the same way as we did when we were putting it on the heads, on our own heads. So nice and tight. Keep your thumb underneath. And two straps at the back. You all know how to do this, so see here. Okay, simple. Okay, turban cloth. This one is gigantic. Pins, yeah. Okay, so you complete using finger and thumb like this. That's one way to do it. Okay. Finger and thumb. Another way to do it is like this. This also works. Another way to do it, if you have less time, is like that. If you only have 2 minutes to make a turban, then yeah, the important thing is that the darshan should be on time. Now, for this structure, your main line is here. That means that we want the cloth to finish on top, like this, okay? So that means I must start by putting the cloth from this side. Oh yeah, please. So if you want the cloth to finish here, it must start here. These are easier to do the instant pleats. Pleats. Okay. So I'm just going to put the pin into the sponge, across the cloth, back into the sponge. All of this we're going to learn once we start doing the practical, so don't worry, you'll keep it out of his eyes, and that's it. Right, let's put in the main hook piece. Some mukha pieces, these ones don't have the pins coming down. You can imagine if the pins were going down, where the pins would end up going. So, taking the pins out. In this structure, the point is about here, which means it's about here, which means the mukha piece is around about here. So I'm going to put the pin horizontally across the sponge into the, oh great, into the mukha piece, back into the sponge, and this thing is going to flop around a bit, especially since the bottom of the mukha piece has become less firm than it was. So I'm going to use a pin at the back. Just going to put a pin like this at the back and use it as a stand. That way the mukha piece will not fall back. You might have to add like one more pin on the side to keep it Yeah, that'll do. All right. Okay, pieces. These are the supporting pieces. We'll just throw these two in. So when you're putting these multiple pieces in, you can do it through the cloth. These are quite small pieces, so it's easy enough just to put them with the cloth. Or you can put a pin through the main piece. So, for example, I can put a pin through this main piece, so, and then stick it into the little piece like so. That's two different ways of putting the multiple pieces. Okay, some jewelry. Let's see, this one, this one. So here I'm just going to put the pin through the cloth first, open the little pieces, and into the cloth again. So. So there's a lot of these muka pieces, these curly ones. That creates a lot of rhythm in the turban. And then a small line in. This is for variety. Everything is, all the jewelry is all on one side. So just add a little bit more. That. More variety. Okay. Flowers. It's difficult to do it from behind. I don't know what I'm doing. Yes. That's okay. hair on this side. Let's push it out. I'm going to pin the hair onto the turban. I want the hair to really come out on this side. Okay. Just and something down here, baby breath.
Slowly.
Grazie.
Scissors. Right, that's a very quick and simple turban.
Nice.
Emphasis, okay, put the white flowers in there to emphasize this area, okay, emphasis, movement, very playful, variety, big flowers, small flowers. Notice some flowers are behind the mukut pieces, some are in front. Variety, we got the curly pieces and these pieces. So these are one style, that's another style, that's variety. So we have variety, we have emphasis. This also emphasizes the style of the turban because that line and the point, very much the main emphasis of this turban style. So we have emphasis, we have movement. Yes, there's movement here. This kind of movement is playful, but it's also very dynamic because the lines are meeting at the point, which makes it slightly more dynamic. So we have movement. Rhythm are the mukut pieces here, and also the flowers, they're repeated like that. So there's your rhythm. Variety, I've done already. Harmony is the
nature.
Harmony, we have the flowers here.
The flowers?
They're spontaneous.
Yes.
They're growing there. and the smooth lines of the jewelry, and just the overall impression is also part of the harmony. Harmony, balance, main piece, secondary piece. This is definitely asymmetrical turban. There's no doubt about that. Proportion. This is bigger. These are smaller in relation to this. The overall proportion of the turban is fitting for his head. It's not like oversized or undersized. The overall portion is good. Proportion, unity. So here, the unity, we have this line comes up, meets this point, connects to the center of this piece. It should actually go a little bit more up, it's a bit tilted. Anyway, so the unity is there. And have we covered everything? Space is not the principle of art, but yeah, there is space. There's enough space here to make the thing stand
differentiates.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So that's it.